Well, Eric, a couple of days to catch your breath after a busy start to this series. And let's look back on the games right from the first part of this matchup between you and the Grand Rapids Griffins. A nice win on home ice to get things started. You were busy in that opening period, and did that help you to get set for the series?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think it definitely helps a goaltender get settled into a series and just understand they're going to be throwing pucks from everywhere. They're going to kind of get to know their game plan a little bit. I think we did a really good job defending after that. I mean, the first period, I think it was my first time in playoffs, a lot of our team's first time in playoffs, so I think we were a little bit nervous, and I think it was a bit of a feeling out process for us, and I think we've come through and really come together and played well throughout the series.
You know you're playing the defending champs, a team that's won 2 titles in the last 5 seasons, so you knew that Sunday was going to be a pushback game. They were able to push back. How were you able to put that behind you as a team?
For sure. I mean, after the last game, we know that game was kind of tough. I mean, going up 1-0, we really wanted to go up 2-0, and it was tough to go down 1-1. I thought at home ice, we feel like we could have really won that game. I thought we played pretty well. I mean, a couple of things didn't go our way. They scored a couple of goals early, and that's hockey at the end of the day. And we did push past it. We come into Game 3, and we got a big win.
Yeah, tell us about why Game 3 worked out the way that it did, because it would have been easy for people to think maybe Grand Rapids had gained momentum in this series from winning the second game.
No, for sure. I mean, after the second game, we were a little bit down. I think we were a little bit angry that they won that game, and we wanted to come out there and use that anger to fuel us, and I think we did. And we came out and we played a really strong game. We knew what we had to do. Playing on the road, we're a very good road team. We understand that sometimes they're going to outshoot us, sometimes we're going to get more chances, but we're going to win the game. We know what we have to do. We're going to block shots. We're going to do whatever we can to win. I think our team played a really solid game.
And a good competitive game the very next night, just a matter of a low-scoring game that went their way.
No, for sure. I think I have to give Comrie credit. He played a really good game that game. He made some big saves when they was called upon. And, yeah, we're just trying to put that one past us. I thought we played an excellent game as well. And I think we have a lot of momentum going into Game 5.
Yeah, one big difference that we saw from Game 3 to Game 4 was your team was able to reduce the shots against. In fact, cut them in half. Did you see any secret to that for your bunch?
No, I just think that we were really confident. And I think we're going to go into Game 5 really confident as well. I mean, just being around the guys right now, being around the locker room, being around the room, we are a really confident team, and we are very focused on our task at hand, and we know how good of a team they are, and we know how good of a team we are, and we know that we can, at the end of the day, get it done.
When you look at the games that you've won as a team, do you see anything that stands out from the group in terms of how you play on those nights?
You know what? I think all 4 games we've played the same way, and both teams are really evenly matched. I think it's just a matter of fact, sometimes it's going to go your way, sometimes it's not, and right now, we're really confident in the way we're playing. We know if we stick to our process and our results, that we're going to get what we want in the outcome.
What about your process? Because the results have been great. 930 save percentage in the 2 games here in Grand Rapids. You said it was your first playoffs. Doesn't look like it.
No, I mean, for myself, I'm just trying to go out there and play my game, do my thing. I can't change it now that it's playoffs, and I think that the team has done a really good job in front of me, just limiting, keeping things outside, and making sure that even though they're funneling it, that I get a good sight line on it, and it's just maintaining your process throughout the whole playoffs.
You seem to keep such an even keel over the course of the 3 years I've seen you here in the American Hockey League. Has that helped you here in the postseason? No,
for sure. I mean, I try and stay positive for the most part. I mean, I'm human at the end of the day too. I'm not going to be always positive, but I try and stay as positive as I can. And I think it just helps out a lot. I mean, you just look at positive outcome, happy, you're always enjoying life, and for myself, that's what I try and do.
You know, right from the beginning of the season, people talked about this team being very tight-knit, getting along well, supporting each other. Have you noticed that really be a benefit for this group in the playoffs?
No, for sure. I think our team's really come together. We've just from day one, like you said, we're really tight-knit. We're all best friends. I mean, like Pazzi always says, our head coach, he always says, we're all brothers. And I really feel like this year, more than any other year in my career, that this is a team that truly do love each other, and we feel like a family.
Great place to finish. Thanks for this. Enjoy Monday night.
Awesome. Thank you.